I find these wooden boxes at the thrift store all the time, and I did manage to find the bunny at the Dollar Tree. And so I wanted an old-fashioned label and decided to make my own. So I did a little bit of cutting and pasting some clip art, and this is what I came up with. So now I want to give it a little bit of an aged look, and I'm taking the coffee with water, instant coffee, and just going ahead and doing a light coat. I'm going to give this a quick light wash because I just printed it out and I didn't want any of the ink to start to run on me. So I'm going to throw this on there real quick and then hit it with a hair dryer. Now I'm going to take the label and crumple it up. I do this because I like the wrinkling effect and how the ink looks when I distress the edges. Here's the Tim Holtz Distress ink, and I'm just using a dauber to go around the edges. It's a really nice soft distressing technique. And after that, I do go in with the actual ink pad and just to define the edges a little bit. Because the box is already a dark wood, I don't mind the harsh ink edge. And now I'm just gonna use the stamps here. I'm looking for the letter B for bunny, and I'm going to be making a pendant to hang around the bunny's neck. There is the, I believe it's Tim Holtz Archival ink. Not too sure about that, I'd have to double check, but yeah, so there we go with the stamp. And these guys, I also got these at the Dollar Tree, and I thought it'd be kind of neat just to stamp the letter in the middle. But what I had to do was cut the inside emblem, and I was able to get through one layer and realize that once I got that top layer off, there was a kind of a nice bottom layer. And because it's beveled or rounded, I was going to put that paper right over the top, but I think it was going to kind of lay funny around the edges. So I ended up tracing around the letter and cutting the center of the actual emblem. That way I can lay the frame part over the stamp. And it gets kind of complicated here. I cut a little bit out because, yeah, it was interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing this again, but it was fun. I'm going to go over this frame in the coffee bean acrylic paint by Folk Art, and I just kind of want to darken it up a little bit. So now we're going to take that box and put the label on it, and I just use Mod Podge. So here is the bunny from Dollar Tree. It was actually $3 and very cute, well worth it. They had a couple of other styles of sitting and standing. So here we are, and I'm going to be making a bow. I didn't want to do like a normal fluffy bow like I normally make. I wanted it just kind of clean and basic, so it didn't distract too much from the rabbit itself. I believe I also got this ribbon from Dollar Tree. I lost the top to the spool, so I can't totally tell, but I'm almost certain that's where I got it from. And it's pretty decent. It's a wired ribbon, and it works pretty well with this project. So now I'm looking for a button to put on the bow, and I was originally going to look for one to match the little emblem there hanging down, but I ended up going with a dark brown wood button instead. Now I'm just taking that button and sewing through the buttonholes to finish it off with, you know, just a little bit of thread. I want to take the brightness from the lace on the bow down just a little bit. So again, I'm taking the coffee and water mixture and just lightly going over that lace and spraying with water as I go. I do end up picking up the color just a little bit with a paper towel. So here is the foam that I'm going to use. I also got this at the Dollar Tree. I'm not making this a permanent display. I want to be able to take it apart and reuse these pieces. So I'm just going to take a towel and put that at the bottom to lift up the foam. And I actually don't glue anything down. Like I said, I want to be able to disassemble this item and maybe do another project with that bunny. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Also, you know, I don't have a lot of space to store stuff, so if I can take things apart and reuse them in future projects, that works. Most of the time I do permanent projects because I sell them at a vendor booth or online, and so, but this one is just a quick vignette and just for styling, and you know, it's just a fun little project. And you guys, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I am so sorry. I didn't know that I was out of frame when I was putting the greenery in. But I did get that also at the Dollar Tree. It's the boxwood. And so I'm just using those maybe just to kind of represent carrot tops. And so I take those and put them along the back and along the sides and the front. And I do show the end result here in just a couple of minutes. Okay guys, that wraps it up for this project. This bunny is super cute, and I'm glad I get to reuse the pieces when I'm all done. Thank you guys so much for spending the time and watching my video. I will see you next time. Thank you.